What's going on, my meta millionaires? I'm your host Terry, and welcome to my channel, baby. Buy the freaking dip. Let's go. All right, man. So Meta here today. It's just kind of trading sideways. We're in a slight red market. Don't be worried, guys. Nothing changed about the business and the fundamentals of metamaterials. We ended at 501, and people's like, Terry, why is the stock going down? Nothing happened. But if you look, the market overall was going down. And I do think there's a little bit going on here with the CPI index coming up here on, I think it's September the 14th is going to be released. It's going to be next Tuesday, guys. And what the CPI data is going to be is a measure of the average change over time in prices paid by you and me, the urban consumers, for a market of basket consumer goods and services. Indexes are available at the U.S. various graphic areas. So it's like average price data for select utility, automotive fuel, food and items, and available. So if you look down here, last month when they released this they released the July data on August 11th, and you can see here how some of the prices rose. What was this here? The urban consumer rose, the season adjusted 5.4% over the last 12 months. The indexes for food and energy increased 0.3% and 4.3% over the year. So there was a lot of increases. I think the inflation and stuff, people were worried about it, and I think a lot of big money is worried about here. The CPI data is going to be released, guys. So I think that's what it is, and I would not be surprised tomorrow if we break the $5 support and we could possibly be seeing 450. I just want to shoot you straight. So don't be worried if we see 450 tomorrow. I think the CPI data has a lot to do with it. And after we get this data on Tuesday morning, I think it gets released around 8:30. I think the markets then may feel better if the data comes out good. If it goes bad, it could get worse in the market. So I'm just prepping you. It all depends on this data, but I think we're going to have some good data. All right, so touching base real quick on BBIG. Told you guys I bought it yesterday, under $8, about $7.97 average on my shares that I bought. And you can see now it's down to $9.79. Let's just say I didn't hold that stock that long because I saw the market was trending red. I saw the market was going bear. I seen people talking about the CPI, data coming out next week, and I just seen all the stocks slowly over the day going down. And I saw BBIG on a hike play up to $11. So yes, I did sell out. Now, does that mean I'm not going to buy back in? Absolutely not. If this dips back down close to $8, you best believe I'm going to re-enter this position around the $8 mark. So I bought in under 8. I sold it at 11, about a 32% gainer in one trading day, guys. That's what we're here. We're here to make money. So BBIG is a great swing play on momentum, and it's just great. That's all I can really say. It's great. So now it's coming back down. I would like to see this for my, personal interest get down to $8. I'm going to rebuy back in and hopefully ride it back up to the moon. So just wanted to shoot you straight and being honest on what I did with BBIG. So currently right now I do have 0 shares of BBIG, but if it gets close to 8, I'm going to rebuy it back in. All right, guys. Let me get back up here to Fintel, premium Fintel. Here we go. I was super excited to see the short squeeze score is increasing. We're at 84.83%, and we are ranked number 36. Are you telling me that, man? That is so awesome. Ranked 36. We are getting there. Now, as we covered in the video earlier today by Charlie Zip Trader, if you would factor in the TRCH, the torch failure to deliver, the torch shorted shares, this thing would probably be around 20+% short interest, and we'd probably be in the top 10 shorted stocks on this list if we could add in the TRCH with the failure to deliver. So super excited with that. I was shocked to see the shorted shares. We do have 250,000, which is probably the highest we have seen in a while. And I did see here earlier today there was 400,000. So someone returned some shares. Now that doesn't mean that those were shorted shares returned. That does not mean that at all. Those could be borrowed shares returned back, and now they can short these 250,000. So keep that in mind. This is from a leading prime brokerage. One thing I'm super excited to see in here, guys, updated 10 minutes ago, our short borrower fee, if they want to short the stock, this is the first time I think I've seen it in the 3% mark in a long while. So that means to tell you, we are climbing up. It's getting more expensive for these shorts to short MMAT. So this is what I'm going to say. They're just giving us more. You know, we're in war with these hedgies, man. We're in war with these shorts, and they're going to be paying for it because we hold our shares, and they have to pay the fee. We don't. So currently, they're going to be paying 3.4% if they want to short the stock. And just yesterday, when we covered this, we were at 2.5%. We went up a whole percent in one day. So that tells you the shorts are adding to their position. Now, the Fender short volume ratio is saying a 36.59. And we don't have no CBOE yet. PSX has about 80-some thousand shorted shares. And yeah, nothing updated down there. Now, we'll get here to the short transactions. They do have updated here for the 7th, which was yesterday. And of course, you know, I go here and do the spreadsheet, and I got the totals for you guys because it's pretty good numbers. So the total amount of the short sale transactions was 391. That's $5,000 or greater. If it's under $5,000, it does not get included in these totals. We hope they get that fixed down the road, and it does say that in the verbiage there on Fintel. The total share shorted, big whopper here, man. 814,471 shares were shorted. The total dollar amount of those shares shorted is a mind blower again. 4,311,025.59. Let's go. Man, they just shortened the heck out of us here. Some prize gem information here. We're on Will Mead's Twitter page, and he says here how he's a huge fan of RSI. He also owns the stock, and he thinks it's worth at least $22. So let's go take a look at RSI. I want to drop you these gems so that way we could possibly make money on these other plays as well. Rush Street Interactive, man, this is a gambling stock. That's why, you know, the seasons are coming around with football starting back up. That's from his post right here, talking about the Buccaneers and the Cowboys game. They got the Tampa Super Bowl champs. So, yeah, talking about the Cowboys and Buccaneers spread. And that's what we're talking about here. So, if you take a look at RSI trading at 15.66, look at the last 5 days here. This stock was down $14 just a couple days ago, up over 4.5% in the last 5 days. Keep that in mind. So let's look at another gambling stock. DraftKings is up 6.75% in the last 5 days. So keep that in mind. Sports season's coming around. And the old favorite here on the channel, this very first stock I ever did a video on back in July of 2020. Yeah, July of 2020 is when I started this stock market journey. And look at Golden Nugget, up 4.86% at $22.65. So I think these gambling stocks are going to have some more room to run here in this prime season. And I want to drop you on this play here, RSI. 15.66, and Will believes this is a $22 stock. So there's a lot of room to run if Will could be right. And keep in mind, guys, he's also here talking about, if you didn't hear, man, AMC and GME. Liz Clayman on Fox Business here. The CEO of AMC, Adam Aron, talks about they have made contact with GME on a partnership. So they're not ready to say what it is yet, but let's just say AMC is now playing the offense to get folks back into the theaters with an epic 25 million ad spend. So, wow, that's pretty cool. AMC and GME partnering up right there. Here was Will talking about, he's the one that gave us BBIG back when this was $6, $7. He's thinking that the 5-minute chart, BBIG could go to 15, and he's thinking that it also could run to 15 as well, depending on the market and the charts here. Talks about a root short squeeze. So these are the things we want to follow, man. I want to get you guys into some plays where we can also make some money, and RSI is possibly one of them with the gambling season right around the corner. So now let's get back to what I'm going to end the video with. On Twitter here, MMAT News, man, a great Twitter account right here. They cover all the metamaterial news. And they did a post here, I have to agree 100%. Honestly, they tagged George as one of the best CEOs. The amount of communication and honesty to his shareholders is greatly appreciated. And I got to say, I have to agree 100% with that post, and I did put a like on it. I agree 100%. So I wanted to do my acknowledgement here on the channel. And they also did this here, of course, that we're going to have PR coming soon, speculation. I think that was possibly leading after we heard that Wall Street Journal interview that we're thinking there's something coming up here in the next couple of weeks, which got me bullish in buying those options contracts. I've seen a few of you commenting that you want to see some options videos. So comment down below if you want to see some options videos. Keep in mind, options is risky. Every dollar you put into an option play, you have the risk of losing. It's very rare that your stock shares are going to go to zero, but your options can go to zero. So keep that in mind. Just want to put that out there. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. Check out the links down below. And the Patreon group, I have options videos in there. I have a small little Robinhood account that I was practicing showing MMAT options in there. So consider that down there, guys, if you're watching this long. Little as $1 a month, $5 a month, whatever you'd like to donate. Check out the Patreon group. There's a couple great options videos in there. Some great websites to help you out on options if you're new to the market. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.